Hi, everybody. Today's lesson is all about Sticker Station. And if you have been at Mulberry for the last couple years, you have used Sticker Station problems to represent our base 10 blocks. So what you'll see right here is when you have 100 stickers, that's a sheet of 100. A strip is 10 stickers placed on top of each other, and then you just have one single sticker. These can represent our place value. So our ones, our tens, and our hundreds. Something that's really important to know is that one single sticker, if you put 10 of them together, then you have a 10 or a strip of 10. If you put 10 tens together, then you have 100. And in this picture, you can see that there are 10 strips of 10 that make up that block of 100. Down here, you're going to see kind of a more simple way to show it. They do just a square to represent 100, a line to represent a strip of 10, and a single dot to represent a 1. So we're going to be using these sticker sketches today to build different 3-digit numbers, and then also to add 3-digit numbers together. So here's an example of the sticker sketch for the number 125. 125 is made up of 100, 2 tens, and 5 ones. And that's exactly what they've represented using the sticker sketches. They have one picture of 100, which is a box or a square, 2 strips of 10, and 5 ones. If you were to add that together, 100 plus 2 tens is actually 20, plus 5 ones, which is 5, equals 125. So let's do the same thing for 56 and 141. So it says, how could you show 56 stickers? So I'm going to get my drawing tool over here. I could show 56 in a couple different ways, but I'm going to do 5 tens and 6 ones, because in the tens place, there's a 5, which means there's 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they got it a little close together there, but that's okay. So this shows 5 tens, which is 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 6 ones, so 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. If I wanted to show 141, I would also need something in the hundreds place. So for 141, I'm going to do that in red. In the hundreds place, there's a 1, which means I need 100. In the tens place, there's a 4, so I need 4 tens, 10, 20, 30, 40. And in the ones place, there's a 1, so I just need 1. So with my sticker sketches, I have represented 56 and 141. If I go on to the next slide, I can drag these pictures over into my box to show different numbers. So I'm just going to pick a random 3-digit number between 100 and 300. I'm going to do 274. So if I wanted to show that number of stickers using my sticker sketches, to get my hundreds, I would look at the hundreds place. There's a 2. Oh, I'm going to erase that line. There we go. I need 200, so I'm going to get 2 hundreds pictures. In my tens place, there's 7, which means I need 7 tens. I'm going to get 7 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then in my ones place, there's a 4, which means I need 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have shown the number 274. If I were to write that out in expanded form down here, where it says write an equation for that number of stickers, in my hundreds place, there's a 2, which stands for the number 200. If this is 100 and this is 100, then I have 200 if I add them together. In my tens place, there's a 7, and 7 tens is the number 70, because if I count by 10 7 times, I can get to 70. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. And then if I count my ones, they're just 4. I just count those by 1. So 200 plus 70 plus 4 equals the number 274. So now I'm going to share with you guys what you are going to do for your activity today in the Nearpod. So when you are in the Nearpod, you would have seen this video. And after the video, if you go to the next slide, you're going to have a couple slides where you're going to use the Draw It tool. So this slide says, using sticker sketches, represent the number 39 using hundreds, tens, and ones. So since this is a Draw It, you can come down here and click on the first little picture, which is the pencil. If you click on that, you can change how thick it is. I'm going to kind of keep it somewhere in the middle, and you can change the color. So if I want to use the color blue, you can click out of that. And then I can show 39. So I know that the number 39 has 3 tens and 9 ones. I don't need to do anything in my hundreds because it's not a 3-digit number. So I'm going to make 3 tens, 10, 20, 30. And then if I forgot what number it was, I can, not what I wanted. I can click up here and make my directions come back, and it says the number 39. So I know I need 9 ones. So click on my pen. 1, 2, kind of have to click and drag a little bit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it doesn't really matter how they're arranged as long as I can see that there are 3 tens and 9 ones, which represents the number 39. When you're done with that, you're going to submit that drawing, and then you're going to go to the next slide. You're going to have 4 more to do. Make sure you pay attention to what number is up here. This one is 135. Go to the next slide. It's 217, 428, and 861. So you are representing all of those numbers using your sticker sketches on the Draw It. If you go to the next slide, there's another video that I want you to watch. And now we're going to start talking about, let's add those numbers together. So if we have 3-digit numbers, and then we represent them with sticker sketches, how do we add them together to do addition problems? So you're going to watch this video. And then on the next slide, it says for you to go get a whiteboard and a dry erase marker. So when you get to this slide, make sure you stop the Nearpod, go get a whiteboard and a dry erase marker. If you are learning at home and you don't have a whiteboard and a dry erase marker, a scrap piece of paper and a pencil will do just fine. Then you're going to take the quiz on the next slide. So when you get to this slide, make sure you pause, wait for the first question to pop up, and you're going to be adding the 3-digit numbers. You're going to choose the right answer, and then when you select an answer, you'll hit next. And I want to make sure that you do show your work. If you want to draw out the sticker sketches for each of those numbers and think about how you would add them together with regrouping, that would be great. After that question, go on to the next and the next and the next. There are 5 questions total. When you're finished with the quiz, you can submit all of your answers, and then you will be done with the Nearpod. If you go back to Schoology, I'll have some other activities you can work on for today in the Monday folder. So I look forward to seeing all of your work on Nearpod. If you have any questions, let me know or send me an email.